Hi Capricorn, welcome to your Celtic Cross reading for February 2023. I'm going to be honest with you, Earth signs have had some really intense energy. I am still spinning from Virgo's read. I'm hoping you've got some good energy. At the very least, I'm hoping that we get some information that you can resonate with. So Celtic Cross, if you're not familiar with it, we're going to get a card that tells us your current situation. We're going to see what's challenging that situation. We're going to take a look at the influencing energy, your relevant past, exiting energy, immediate future. We'll also look at your strengths, your environment, your hopes and your fears, and a likely outcome. Outcome, of course, if everything stays true to this particular snapshot in time. I'm feeling it from the last two Earth signs. So let's get going with you, Capricorn. Tell me Capricorn's current situation. Page of Swords. So Page of Swords, speaking up, it could be keeping an eye on somebody. It could be traveling. Definitely being in your head about something. Of course, you're starting off in your head about something. You're an Earth sign. Sorry, let's erase Taurus and Virgo from this reading. It's all Capricorn. I've got my, what are you called? Tourmaline here. Remember that. Okay. All right, I'm here. I'm here for you, Capricorn. Let's get into it. Page of Swords is your current situation. Crossing that is Five of Swords. So a lot of swords right off the bat. Some kind of conflict, possibly some kind of self-sabotage, getting way too in your head about something, either keeping your distance or when you are communicating with somebody, doing it in kind of a swordsy way, maybe wondering afterwards, like, why the heck did I say that? That's not what I meant. Yeah, in your head about something. Influencing energy is Page of Wands. Free spirit, exploring, rushing in. Yeah, I get the feeling like this is somebody that you're keeping an eye on. You're getting in your head about it, but it's somebody who evokes passion in you. It's somebody who evokes who reminds you that you are a free spirit. So you rush in to talk to them and it comes out swordsy. And then, so it's kind of a self-sabotaging energy. And then things do not go the way that you want them to go because you're overthinking. You're too in your head. Relevant past is Eight of Coins. So in your past, you were very focused on Pentacles, very focused on building resources, mastering something, maybe focused on your career. Very consistent, studious effort put into probably money, resources, stability in the 3D world. In your exiting energy, we get the Knight of Cups. So we did have some kind of vulnerable love offer. Someone brought you a vulnerable love offer. They have their heart on their sleeves, opposite to how you are. You like to keep your distance. You like to think things through very logically, and then this person rushed in, and now this energy is on the way out. Roles can be reversed, so apply as fits your situation. But there was one party had a vulnerable love offer. The other person, while very passionate about this connection, got to in their heads, self-sabotaged a little bit. In the immediate future, the Hanged Man. Probably a good thing to take a pause, try to gain a new perspective. Hopefully a perspective not entirely driven by logic. Hopefully a new perspective that is holistic, includes our passions, our emotions, our embodied knowledge, messages from our higher selves. But we do have a pause coming up. Your strengths, Capricorn, the moon, deep feeling. So if you can get out of your head, and you can because the moon is in your strengths, if you can get out of your head and listen within, you'll find really deep feelings. At least as deep as this Knight of Cups. You have them within you. They are a source of strength. But you're kind of ignoring your strengths right now, your strength of feeling. And instead, being a page and exploring. In your environment, Capricorn, we have this Seven of Swords, another spying card. This can, if this were one of the attachment styles, this would be an avoidant attachment style, very defensive. Take away the swords first before they can hurt you. So yeah, very protective energy. It can come across as manipulative, but at the end of the day, it is about self-protection, because that's what avoidants are. Their avoidants have very deep feelings that they view as a weakness, and that's why they get out of Dodge before they can get hurt. And these patterns don't show up overnight. This is the result of years, decades of experiences. So you are very, 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 very protective of your heart, Capricorn. Probably have been for a very, very, very long time. You don't let anybody see the depths of your heart, but this person, this Knight of Cups, male or female, caught a glimpse of what you hide in the moon. They caught a glimpse of your strength, and they came forward. And you met them with swords energy, because logic makes sense. But actually it doesn't. When we make decisions based entirely on logic, I feel like I'm saying this in almost every reading for every sign, we can't make decisions from our head alone. We have to make decisions holistically. But in order to do that, you have to feel safe enough and comfortable enough to get there. And right now we do have, it's like you're trying to run away from the situation, but you're also keeping an eye on it. You're not letting go of it. Let's see what your hopes and fears are. The Magician. I'm looking at a Capricorn who is an avoidant. For sure. Who manifested this Knight of Cups, and now they got what they wanted, and that was terrifying. Fair enough. It often happens that way when we get what we want. We're not always ready for it, and then we have a tendency to self-sabotage, and the fear is, did I self-sabotage what I wanted? And we have this magician is like throwing up all of this stardust. We have all of this smoke causing obfuscation. He's got his sword on his belt, ready to go, ready to defend himself. Whew. It's very, very interesting how we look at it. It's like he is manifesting cups and wands, emotion and passion, but then tied to his belt very, 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 very securely, swords and pentacles, intellect and resources. So one hand trying to make these dreams come true, and the other hand like tied to his waist on his physical body, holding on tight to logic, holding on tightly to resources. Can you handle what you manifested? Can you let go of the status quo and allow room for newness and change? Whew, tough questions. Only you can answer them, and that's going to play out differently for everyone at different times. Okay, outcome. 8 of Wands. So we did say with this Page of Swords, it could be a relationship that's at a distance. And 8 of Wands indicates some kind of action, perhaps sending out an email or a text, or even traveling to meet somebody. The 8 of Wands is also representative of Cupid's arrows. Oh my goodness. It's like Cupid is saying, you manifested this, and I am going to keep shooting you until you accept what you manifested. And like the cat has 9 lives, Cupid is giving you 8 chances. So a fair amount of chances, but not an infinite amount of chances to come to terms with your feelings and your emotions, learning to balance all of these elements. This magician is much more carefree with his emotions and passions than he is with his intellect and resources. Let's see what we have at the bottom of the deck. We have 6 of Swords. Again, this can be a long distance connection. We've had that come up several times. It can represent baggage, like we talked about with this 7 of Swords. You don't become avoidant overnight. It's the result of years, decades of experience. And then also 6 of Swords, of course, moving on to calmer waters. Again, this is a very avoidant Capricorn, and moving on is kind of a trademark of avoidant attachment styles. But what I'm looking at here is a Capricorn who is tired of their avoidant attachment styles. If you were happy with that attachment style, I don't think it would be showing up in this reading. You would have moved on to calmer waters already. But it is showing up And the self-sabotage is showing up in the challenge position. Wanting things to be different, wanting to be able to embrace the things that you manifest. If you didn't want them, you wouldn't manifest them. Whew, let's get in and clarify. Ooh, earth signs are having an intense week. I think I'm feeling some of that defensive energy of like kind of prickly porcupine energy. Why is the Page of Swords here for Capricorn? Okay, we get Page of Wands, which we have that in the influencing energy. Again, that enthusiastic, rushing in, free-spiritedness, which is at odds with the environment. The Seven of Swords, he's not a free spirit. He's very defensive. We also get Three of Wands. Wishing, hoping, dreaming, while also like, I feel like you would call yourself a realist. Like, you're looking at all of the obstacles preventing this connection from happening, and you're being a realist, and you're saying, like, that's why I rejected their cup, because I'm a realist and it wasn't going to work. I don't know if that's true. We have Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which shows that you are still moving forward. Very, 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 very slowly. And maybe that's part of the fears too. Like, am I moving so slowly that this is exiting? Like, it's not gone yet. Are you going to move so slowly that you miss the chance? Is this going to be a missed opportunity? You see the obstacles, but do you see that the obstacles are that they can be overcome? That's what this card represents to me, is seeing the obstacles and then making a plan to overcome them. I feel like you're stopping at the obstacles. You've got the wish, you know what you want, but then you see the obstacles and you stop. This card to me is, how do I get past the obstacles? And you want to do that because it's paired with the Knight of Wands. Ooh, funny. Sorry, this one calls them son and daughter, so sometimes I get them confused. I think I said this was a page. This is a knight, which is fascinating because we have like fast knight and slow knight. You really want to move towards this, and you are, but like, just you are, but just enough to tell yourself you are, so that at the end of the day you can say to yourself, well, I tried, but in actuality, did you try? I feel like I might get angry viewers on this one. It's okay to be avoidant, and it's extra okay to know our attachment styles. I think I'm an anxious attachment style. Okay, an actual Page of Wands, influencing energy. Why is the Page of Wands here for Capricorn? Why is the Page of Wands here? Okay. Page of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and the Moon. Moon is in your strengths. Moon is in the influencing energy. Like I said, you have in your depths very potent emotions. And this connection is bringing them out. I'm not sure that you like to see that. I'm not sure that you like to see that strength of yours. But this connection is bringing them out. You do want to cultivate something. It's like you're being drawn, I don't know, like in, out, down. You're out of your comfort zone for sure. That's happening. Despite all of the logic, despite all of the overthinking, despite wanting to avoid messy drama, you want to cultivate something. You feel the passion, you feel that excitement, you feel your depths. And then here at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups. Like, this relationship has the potential, if you don't run away, if you don't sabotage, to be your Ten of Cups. Oh. You know that. And it's sad. Like, it feels sad and it's heavy because you know this could be your Ten of Cups, but you have been building this pattern for so long that the Ten of Cups feels out of reach. It's not. I can see that in the cards, and I can tell you that it's not out of reach. Like, it's here, that it is a possibility. It's not out of reach. Oh, I just skipped. Sorry, guys. I skipped the Five of Swords in the conflict. Why is the Five of Swords here in the crossing position? Why is the Five of Swords crossing the Page of Swords? We're just going to keep on shuffling. Like, somebody doesn't want to look at their self-sabotage. Who does? Okay. Five of Swords is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. And Knight of Pentacles. Then we have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. So, like, the current situation is you recognizing passion, a Knight of Wands meeting a Knight of Cups, keeping an eye on this connection, but then only seeing the obstacles and telling yourself, like, this isn't going to work. But challenging that we have a little bit of self-sabotage. We have the Knight of Pentacles slowly moving towards this connection, even though you told yourself you weren't going to go towards it. And then the Wheel of Fortune showing up. It's like things are changing. You don't want things to change. You don't want things to change. This person came in, they changed things. It kind of makes you angry. I'm sorry to laugh. I'm always laughing at inappropriate times. I'm sorry, Capricorn. It's just like this is a lot of feelings, and I laugh to kind of release it. So, the way I'm seeing the Hierophant is like tradition. Things are how they are. That's how I want them. That's how they are. And if things don't fit the plan, they don't happen. Wheel of Fortune says, joke's on you. And the Knight of Pentacles says, that's like your heart being like, yeah, okay. And then still going on doing what it wants, sneaking away. Yeah, I'm feeling you are at odds with yourself, and that's very frustrating. Like this anger that I'm feeling is not just directed at the Knight of Cups, it's also directed inwards. You feel very frustrated by the situation because to you, you're like, this doesn't make sense. I'm going to get out of here. This is what you're telling yourself. It's not what I'm seeing. I do see a possible connection, but that you manifested. Okay, moving on. Relevant past, 8 of Coins. Why is the 8 of Coins here for Capricorn? I feel like this one's going to make people mad, and I kind of want to stop it. But I'm going to keep going. Choo-choo. All right, 8 of Pentacles. We have King of Cups. And 8 of Wands. Four of Pentacles. So what I'm getting here is somebody who worked very hard on their pentacles, very hard on their resources, told themselves that they are very mature. Like this kind of feels like a deceptive or half true. There are parts of your life where you are very emotionally mature. There are parts of your life where you are able to access your emotions. But then this Knight of Cups came in like lightning. Wha-cha! Just caused this Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And caused all this drama. In my head, I'm getting like, why can't things just stay how they were? That's definitely that Four of Pentacles energy, wanting to hold on. Why can't things just stay how they are? Nothing stays the same. Ooh. Okay. Knight of Cups. Why is the Knight of Cups here? Why is Knight of Cups exiting? We get Four of Wands, a desired connection. And then we have Seven of Swords showing up again. Fool at the bottom of the deck. This potential new beginning, this sincere, vulnerable offer. Maybe the offer was like a little too vulnerable, a little too sincere, a little too much. And that triggered Seven of Swords, this watchful wariness. You didn't trust it. You didn't trust what was going on. Too good to be true, maybe. Your past experience told you not to trust this. Why is the Hanged Man here for Capricorn's immediate future? Why is the Hanged Man here for Capricorn's immediate future? All right, we get Five of Pentacles. Feeling left out in the cold. The Magician, you're not done manifesting this. And then Strength, inner strength, fortitude. There's so much emotion for somebody who wants to focus on logic. Like, I know the moon is in your strengths, but I'm definitely feeling like an avoidance of emotions. There's so much emotion. This Knight of Cups exiting, even though it does feel like you were the one who rejected the offer, it caused you heartache and pain. It caused you to feel abandoned, which could prove to be a self-fulfilling prophecy. I leave people before they leave me. This hurt so badly. See, I was right to leave it. This was too much. It was untrustworthy. Yet at the same time, you are manifesting again. This feels like a much healthier manifestation than this one, which is in your hopes and fears. This one in the immediate future. And then we have the infinity symbol on both of these, on the lion and on the cheetah. The cheetah is not focused on any single accoutrement, is looking forward. So you said you didn't want this, you said it's impossible, but not having it felt like, I'm just feeling a heavy sadness that is hard to articulate. And so you're trying to manifest it back. In your strengths, we have the moon. Why is the moon here for Capricorn? The moon is Cancer, which is the opposite side of the zodiac from Capricorn. The moon is clarified by the Chariot. And Knight of Swords. With Five of Wands showing up at the bottom of the deck. Your strengths, what this is meaning to me is like your strengths are your motivation, your ambition, the depths of your emotion. And what I'm getting from this Five of Wands is not a competition, but like you fall down and you get back up again. You fall down, you get back up again. Battered and bruised, you get back up again. And the emotions, which are deep and powerful, are a little bit hidden. And that's why they're in the moon, but they are there. Tell me about the Seven of Swords. That's your environment. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Why is the Seven of Swords here in Capricorn's environment? Daughter of Wands, Page of Wands. So that was your influencing energy for reals. And the Hierophant. And then at the bottom of the deck is Temperance. So the environment seems to be kind of a battle of self, is what I want to say. The Seven of Wands, built over so much time, has become like a foundation of self. But at the same time, this new relationship, as love relationships often do, created a spark of feeling and emotion. And this is at odds with the foundation, which is very stable. Free spirits are not so attached to their foundation. So it's like there's this little spark of desire, wanting to change things up, wanting to explore. But then the Hierophant is like here weighing down so heavily, like, this has worked for me for so long, why would I change it now? Going back to what was it that I said, like, why can't things stay the way that they are? And Temperance is here saying, like, how can we find balance in this? How can I find balance between who I am and who I am becoming, who I was, who I am becoming. Tell me about the Magician and Capricorn's hopes and fears, please. Why is the Magician here? Okay. We get Daughter of Cups, Page of Cups, and Five of Cups. So a little bit of curiosity, a little bit of self-pity. King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. King of Wands, super passionate, super driven, a visionary. It's like, you know that you manifested this, you know that you had this vision and you manifested it. But then it's like curiosity battling with self-pity. It's like curiosity is on this side of the card where we have the wands and the cups, but then we have the Five of Cups ruling over this side, which has the sword and the pentacles. If you made a list of your hopes and your fears, it kind of feels like they would be equal on both sides, at least list-wise. Like there would be 5 hopes and 5 fears. So that it seems like it's, or there would be like 5 hopes and 6 fears. So you tell yourself, well, there's more fears than hopes, so I can't do this. There's too many obstacles. But if you were to actually look at it, number wise, 6 is more than 5, duh. But weight wise, like, do they have the same points? Whew, outcome for Capricorn. Tell me about the 8 of Wands. Why are Cupid's arrows here? Because you manifested them, Capricorn. Now you're like, ow, it hurts to be hit with an arrow. I didn't ask for this. Yes, you did. King of Wands showing up again at the bottom of the deck. And we have 7 of Pentacles, some kind of investment, possibly an investment into the relationship. And then King of Pentacles, finding that stability. Okay, this is already super long, but I just, it seems like you are moving towards this Knight of Cups, slowly, but surely, manifesting again and again. I want to know about this Knight of Cups, because right now they're on their way out. Tell me about this Knight of Cups, please. Who is this Knight of Cups? I don't know if that's the right question to ask, but who is this Knight of Cups? See, we get 9 of Pentacles, so somebody who's very independent, self-sufficient. 3 of Cups. So somebody that you think of as a friend, somebody who you would like to collaborate with. And then 9 of Wands. So like, as much as this has exhausted you, it's also exhausted them. At the bottom of the deck, we have death, transformation. So I do get the impression that if your paths do eventually converge, you're not going to be dealing with the same person that you were before. This situation has also transformed them. This one is super interesting and I want to keep going. Okay, I'll ask one more question, but let's make it a good question. How does the Knight of Cups feel about Capricorn? How does the Knight of Cups feel about Capricorn? How does our Knight of Cups, male or female, feel about Capricorn? We get Justice. So they want you to be truthful and accountable. 5 of Cups. They're also regretting the situation. They're also feeling self-pitying and feeling abandoned. And then Page of Swords. So it seems like they are going to be open to communication. 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Seems like they are going to be open to communication, but you don't expect that Knight of Swords. Don't expect that charming vulnerability. I do think with the Justice card, they are open to talking to you. But they're not leading with cups anymore. They're leading with swords. They're feeling very vigilant. Okay, can I get 3 cards and a bottom card advice for Capricorn, please? 3 cards and a bottom card, advice. Ace of Wands, passionate potential, growth, like allow yourself to grow and change. Just because things were one way, just because they've been that way for a long time, that's like tradition now. They don't have to stay that way. Death. So allow yourself to transform. Again, like I feel like that's a similar message, but like more intense. And strength. You have the inner strength within you, and you will come out of this transformation so much stronger. At the bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Swords. Be really truthful with yourself. Like this card felt like you're saying, oh, there's an obstacle, can't do it. And that's being like half truthful. Be totally truthful with yourself. Like it's fine if you say there are obstacles there and I don't want to make the effort to overcome them because it's too much. That's being actually truthful. Or saying there are obstacles here and yeah, actually I can see that they can be overcome and I know it's going to be hard and I'm going to do it. Those are same situation, two different truths, but a real total truth, not a half truth. Okay, can I get an oracle card for Capricorn, please? I'm feeling, didn't I say I was feeling like a porcupine or something? That's why I'm feeling like all prickly. Porcupines are so cute. The elk and ash, strength. Another 8. Okay. Elk are colossal creatures crowned with substantial antlers. Known to cover great distances over difficult terrain, they are symbols of strength and endurance. Likewise, ash trees are sturdy and resolute, able to flourish even in harsh environments. You are called to gather your strength ahead of a challenge. Face it with confidence in your own stamina. Tame any unruly elements that try to derail you. To me, that speaks to this card. Like, you're going to need strength and endurance to get through a transformation as drastic and lengthy as death. But there are 2 questions that are in the Oracle book. And if these questions speak to you, I'd love to hear your answers in the comment section. The first one is, am I prepared to face upcoming challenges? And the second is, how does inner strength differ from outer strength, and what situations call for each? And that question, I don't want it to like influence your thoughts, but what keeps coming to my mind is this card for that question. And for the things that came up on this card. So that's it, Capricorn. very prickly energy, but you are moving and you are changing, seemingly despite yourself. I hope that resonated. I hope there was at least some bits of helpful information for you. I'll see you next time.